Hey guys, welcome back to more Level Omega action. This is an Xbox One 5v5 domination event that Level and Team Omega put together about a month or so ago. This video is sponsored by Agalto, Astro, Brass Monkey F, Trinity Games, Mechanics Wear. I'm going to repeat that every time because, hey, they sponsored us, they gave us a bunch of stuff, they're supporting competitive Battlefield. I gotta give them props. This match is Team Omega versus The Business on Paracel Storm, both rounds. Yeah, let's go into it right now.
We have some stellar performers, Legacy and King Black. Big numbers here, 12-5 and 12-7. And
this is TB versus Omega. Is this first round or second round?
This is the first side of the first map. We are right at the beginning.
Yes. You said it was first round?
Round, correct.
All right. Well, 84-80. We have a lead by Omega. But hey, anyone's game. It's even tickets still.
It is even tickets right now. Still in the lead by 2. Very close game. Right now, TB has 3 players in double digits, including Bonds.
Let's go to Bonds.
Those
10-6.
Well, he is not dropping the goose egg on this one. Bonds is a primarily conquest player. He's a, and he would put an all-star engineer, but he's pulling his weight right now in these all infantry skirmishes.
All right, going to King Black, 13-8, 70-68, and King Black does trade. No, he doesn't trade. He kills that guy Raiden. Brad 1080p takes him out. And
That's great. I think we should touch that Omega. After all, they are the team here who has put forth some.
Yeah, they put together a lot of money to this tournament, so they are playing it. They are winning now by 10 tickets.
Correct. The tides of.
And Cardiac Cat, he is 5-4, 52-60, about, yeah.
Now I'm following Fatal. Fatal is.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Omega's lost a guy. What are they going to do? Brad
did drop
Brad in 1080p has dropped. What's going to happen?
Tell you what, according to the rules, if your play continues, if you drop someone, that's why you have subs and backups. We're allowed to.
Yes, going to, let's go to Fatal. No, Fatal's watching that second floor. Without rockets, this is a very different map because it means that you can't as easily blow up them buildings.
Correct. Fatal is actually the founder of TB. He founded them back in Ad Company. I could be wrong, but I believe that's when this started. So they have certainly been around the ropes.
That they have. Going to King Black.
With a solid two cap.
Yeah, they do have a solid 2 cap. We do see one of the Omega players, Paisano? No, Paisano.
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 A little Italian.
You know what? Omega, despite being down 1 player, is still holding on to this somehow, barely.
Great.
I mean, they got to get their 5th player back in. No doubt.
Oh no, they just dropped another player.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
What are they going to do?
Tell you
what's going to happen?
Sure.
This is not good at all.
Not looking good.
You know, they had such a lead, but now it's going to erode very quickly.
Fortunately, there's nothing that can be done about this. I do know that I believe the servers are set up so you need a 10 start, so...
Yeah, only 3 up. I mean, is this going to do a reset at some point, or what?
Not too sure. It may reset it when this game ends, and it looks like they got 1 player back. Brad is in.
Yes, but in this last minute that has transpired, they've already lost their 15-ticket lead nearly, and this is not looking good.
They got all their players in. I got to be honest though, Dascro, if B does not pull a win away from this, with them being down 2 players, that is really
not good.
Might be a bit of a disappointment. Yeah. Gonna come down to the wire here. I guess that lead back. It is down to 3 tickets.
Going to, let's go to that guy, Raiden. It is only a 5-ticket lead for TB, but, hey, what we see here right now is a double burn by Omega. It's still anyone's game.
Just took A, and they are really have to hold down this Bravo point, which is, I do consider, probably the hardest one to...
Yes, going to Cardiac Cat on Bravo. He is taken aback. Does get taken out at the last minute, last moment. Brad Tinny B pushing on up on it.
They're coming down to 117.
Oh,
they're just in the first round. Look at that matchup.
Oh yes,
there.
I mean, they did end up taking it. Alpha will go in favor of the business, but it's a 2-burn lead for Omega. 15-15, sees 1. Does wow? I think.
Look at this. Omega's going to come away with it, even being down 2 players.
Maybe Charlie is being taken by Alpha by business. Alpha being contested. Brad and Tinny P. Between Bravo and Charlie.
Business is playing it smart here. They're just defending these 2 flags because they know that Omega needs to take a flag to win this.
Omega putting all their eggs in the Charlie basket. Is that right?
Yep. And
wow, Brad does take out 1. He is grading it back. They are getting it. But what about Bravo? Bravo is being fought between Biologic and his teammates. 6 on 6.
That's 6-6.
Oh no, it seems that guy Raiden does get taken out.
Here come the reinforcements to Bravo for Omega. Let's see, it's 2v4. Oh, it's 1v1 now.
Brad's still up.
3v1 on Bravo.
He tries to knife it.
Win it. Oh, TB by 3.
By 3 tickets. I have to say though, with Omega down 1, if not 2 players for such a long period of time, Omega clearly should have taken that. In my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Faux show. So that is the first round, 3-0, right? Oh, we got a...
That's correct, 3-0. So.
And guys, if you think that Omega is going to win this, if you tweet out to Level BF, at Level BF, say, I think Omega's going to win this, we will tally your vote in favor of Omega. Let's put this back. If you think that TB's going to win this, then... you need to say, hey, I think TB's going to win this. Not the business, but TB. I think TB will win this.
Anyone out there will know, you better spell TB right, otherwise...
Doesn't count.
Here, you get a lowercase t, uppercase B.
That's right. It's important. I'm problems. Here we go, though, going to King Black. It's 148 to 140 in favor of Omega. Bravo being taken by, looks like, who is that? By Omega.
Omega is now the state side.
Looking at Brad and Tinny P.
Yo, how are you guys?
Oh, hey!
Drop it.
It's Wally.
Look at this match right now. This is like the upset of all time, if I'm not mistaken. TB won the first round by 3 tickets,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Trey tickets.
That is just insanity. I had the opportunity to admin a few games. I watched a few good games, but this is honestly, I think, going to be one of the best games in the tournament so far. Such a close game between both TB and Omega. TB, of course, is a Conquest team, and Omega is the fabled one of the top best 5v5 teams currently playing. So it is going to be very interesting to see how these guys play out. TB is playing down, though. They do not have some of their starters on the roster, but you can't tell. You honestly just can't tell. They're playing they're playing so well right now. I am impressed, to say the least.
That's for sure. A lot of people kind of counted them out because they didn't have their primary infantry roster. But I'll tell you what, that last round, if Omega didn't drop those 3, I'm not sure they could have came back from that deficit. So I mean, you can't call it on the refs, so to say. But hey, I guess you'll never know.
Right? No, I actually talked to Brad just as he dropped out. And I told him, I said, hey, man, you know, the rules stipulate that you just got to play through. It sucks. We know the servers and connections can be, at times, very, very frustrating. But, of course, there's nothing we can do about it. We do not have direct control over the servers. So, hopefully, they're able to get back into this game. But right now, it looks like we're at a pretty close game, about 17-ticket difference. And the teams are setting up pretty well, I'd have to say. TB doing a great job looking at Bonds right now with one in front. Bonds will go down from Brad. Of course, Brad is leading the roster with Bio as a secondary. Bio, of course, is the team captain, the man in charge. Optic Jules' brother, if I'm not mistaken, dropping a Rex in the face of Legacy right there. And, you know, you guys had the opportunity to cast a few games. How was the Pyro game earlier? I heard that was a very entertaining match.
I'll tell you what. Desker, though, those 2 games actually came down pretty close. I believe they actually ended up to a 3rd map. They went up to a 3rd map before we had to break for Battlefield Grounds.
Yes.
But,
you know, I've had a few tournament predictions, bracket predictions, of course. But I'm going to go out right and say it. I've been wrong on a lot of teams.
You've been wrong?
A lot of teams. Yeah, I mean, I made quite a few interesting predictions. I just picked teams that I watched play and thought they were going to win and beat other teams. DZS is a pretty good example of that. Great team that played earlier today. That gave the A-team a run for their money, and I believe the A-team ended up walking away with that one after losing the first round, but I was not expecting that at all. I thought A-team was going to sweep. This game, man, this game right now looks like Omega finally rallying here to give TB a run for their money. Of course, TB has to win by more than 3 tickets, or excuse me, Omega has to win by more than 3 tickets, which right now looks more than doable, up by 60, 5 minutes in. And you can see that they're without a doubt rallying Bio here, 9-2. It's a fantastic score. Famas in mid B doing whatever he can to stay alive for his teammates. A being contested by the TB roster. And Paracel's a very interesting map, I'd say. Not one of the best maps, but it is an entertaining one to say the least. TB, unfortunately, not able to cap A completely, and will suffer that not having that point, keeping it neutralized, now getting themselves back on it. But hopefully TB will be able to get in here.
I'm going to ask you that, Wally. Now, I know right around 110 tickets is when the storm kicks up on this map. Do you think that has an effect on guys hearing through their headphones?
Oh, easily. I'll tell you from being a self-proclaimed pub star that anytime that storm comes up on this map and you're playing on the ground, you have to turn down your volume or at least take your headset off because you will go tone deaf from it. It does have a slight effect factor on the players. But of course, these are seasoned veterans, I'd say. I don't think it affects them as much as, say, you or I. But these guys probably still feeling the effects of that storm. Of course, anything that tends to put anything in your screen, just those little particle effects, will mess with players just a little bit. You can see the rain droplets coming down off the eyeballs of the players, if you will. A little bit of that in there. It's very, very interesting to say the least. But
all right, guys,
take a look.
Well, I have to actually run for a little bit. I will be back very shortly. You guys can hold it down here, and hopefully.
All right. Watching by logic.
It's gonna be me, Dasker.
Yeah, it's 116-24. Although Omega dominating right now. Taking Charlie.
Omega's doing a great job. Up by almost 100 tickets, 90 tickets to say exactly. It's just such a fantastic score. Dirty D 12-2, Bio 10-4, Raiden, of course, 10-8. And Brad and N-Ray still not even getting close to 4 or 5 deaths yet for them across. And TB unable to answer back after such an important start game was so close. I was admitting it previously. And oh my goodness, watching these guys play now, it looks like Omega is going to walk away with this game by quite a bit. And we'll walk away with the first round of this tournament. Of course, we still have 3 more maps to go. 2 more maps.
Two maps to go. So it looks as if that, although TB does have a triple, that's pretty impressive. But
does have a triple.
It won't be enough, I think, to sway the game. Mega just needs to get a few kills, and they got this. And
no, you're absolutely right. I mean, this game pretty much is coming to an end. Dirty D up here on top. Pisano is the name. Very interesting, of course, his clan tag. Of course, the maturity of players is foretelling, in my opinion, but it looks like Dirty D and the rest of his roster are now going to capture B and now making a push for C on this basketball court. Bond's there defending it with the AK in hand. Has Dirty pushing him in a 1v1. Not able to get anything done, and Dirty able to get there.
Bonds better than Bonds.
Better than Bonds is the question. I believe we'll probably see that in the chat. I don't know if anyone's better than Bonds. I mean, but like I said, TV going to walk away, or excuse me, Omega's going to walk away with a 92 ticket win. So they win there by quite a bit. Of course, just nice comeback in the beginning of the game. But you got to give TV credit. Taking a game from Omega is fantastic, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was it was impressive, but at the same time, I really got to give it a props to Mega for sticking through it, because they were able to still maintain a little bit of a lead while they only had 4 players up. I mean, it was pretty impressive.
I mean, yeah, 4 players up, and again, like I get the opportunity to talk to these team leaders almost every single day on a daily basis, and Fatal was telling me earlier that he's upset. More so than he's not disappointed. He's like the father of his team. He's upset and slightly disappointed. That's so much worse when you hear a father say that he's disappointed, that his teammates, his starters, are unable to make it. And whenever my dad said, he's not mad, he's disappointed, that just hurts so much more. Just so much more. So I don't know if some of TB's players are feeling that right now. Some of that patriarchal non-love, if you will. Hopefully they're not. But, of course, still got 2 more games to go here. Hopefully, TB can answer back on Zavad 3-1-1. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you, but this is looking to be a good match.
Yeah, we got a problem. Let's get that out of here. There you go. And Cardiac Cat, he is 5-4, 52 to 60, about, yeah.
Now I'm following Fatal. Fatal is...
Oh no. Omega's lost a guy. What are they going to do? Brad and 1080p has dropped. What's going to happen?
According to the rules, if your play continues, if you drop someone, that's why you have subs and backups. We're allowed to.
King Black, 13-8, 70 to 68, and King Black does trade. No, he doesn't trade. He kills that guy Raiden. Brad 1080p takes him out. And
that's great. I think we should touch that Omega. After all, they are the team here who has put forth some.
Yeah, they put together a lot of money to this tournament, so they are playing it. They are winning now by 10 tickets.
Correct. The tides of.
Hey guys, welcome back to more Level Omega action. This is an Xbox One 5v5 domination event that Level and Team Omega put together about a month or so ago. This video is sponsored by Agalto, Astro, Brass Monkey F, Trinity Games, Mechanics Wear. I'm going to repeat that every time because, hey, they sponsored us, they gave us a bunch of stuff, they're supporting competitive Battlefield. I gotta give them props. This match is Team Omega versus The Business on Paracel Storm, both rounds. Yeah, let's go into it right now.
We have some stellar performers, Legacy and King Black. Big numbers here, 12-5 and 12-7. And
this is TB versus Omega. Is this first round or second round?
This is the first side of the first map. We are right at the beginning.
Yes. You said it was first round?
Round, correct.
All right. Well, 84 to 80. We have a lead by Omega. But hey, anyone's game. It's even tickets still.
Is even tickets right now. Still in the lead by 2. Very close game. Right now, TB has 3 players in double digits, including Bonds.
Let's go to Bonds.
Yeah, those.
10-6.
Well, he is not dropping the goose egg on this one. Bonds is a primarily conquest player. He's a, and he would put an all-star engineer, but he's pulling his weight right now in these all infantry skirmishes.
All right, going to